are back on here with another live video. You feel me? We're back on another live video. This live will be getting uploaded to my YouTube channel either sometime today or sometime tomorrow. Trying to get this camera. Okay. So look, right, let's go ahead and hop right into it. First, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything, for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me. You feel me? No cap. I'm also giving you shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally taking the jet of y'all say to come rock with me, show me love, support. You feel me? Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love, always deeply. Also, I'm sending good positive energy towards everyone, always deeply. I'm sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone, always deeply. Also, if you want to buy my ebook, you can. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments. I love y'all, man. There's so much more to love, you know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate y'all a lot. I know I be saying that a lot, but I mean it, bro. Like, I really do appreciate y'all, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we family, you know? A lot of us is, you know? Really, to be more technical, everybody's family, to be honest. If we're speaking energetic-wise, energy-wise, everybody's family. Everybody's brothers and sisters, to be honest. Even my dog is really considered my sister, to be honest, because everything is connected. So everybody's really brothers and sisters if you want to get more technical and more in-depth with it. But, yeah, man, I really do appreciate y'all a lot, though, you know? Like, for real, you know? For real, man. We're going to keep elevating. We're going to keep going even higher and higher and higher, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? Watch out, watch out. We're going to keep going higher and higher and higher. Right, but let's go ahead and get more deep into the video, though, right? Sometimes your family, right, can be your biggest test. Now, look, disclaimer, I don't got nothing against, like, families or people that got, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be decoding, like, a lot of information in this live. So with family, right, a lot of times family can be your biggest downfall. What does this mean, right? What a lot of people don't tend to realize is, bro, your family is either going to help you grow or they're going to try to help you not grow. It's no, like, in between. Oh, they just like mellow. They just like mellow, vibey, mellow. No, bro, it's no in between. It's either they're going to help you grow or they trying not to help you grow. Or maybe it is in between. Maybe I'm wrong. But the thing is with your family is, bro, I'm going to give an example, right? Let's say you're trying to lose some weight. Or let's say you're trying to lose some weight. Let's say you're like, you weigh a lot and you want to lose some weight. So you say, you know what, I'm going to get on a diet. You tell your family about it, and then the next day they purposely buy you your favorite snacks, right? Just a small, like, basic example or whatever, right? The thing is, bro, your family, they can be a distraction. You know how many people had brilliant, beautiful ideas, but they didn't pursue those ideas because of family, because family didn't approve of it? You know how many people right now that's in a religion that don't even actually want to be in a religion, but because their family is in a religion, they don't want to seem like the oddball, right? They don't want to seem like the chosen one, so they just lay low. But the whole time, they're not even really Christian for real. Whole time, they're not even really Muslim for real. They just portraying and putting on this act. Their soul already been left the religion. Do not let your family hold you back. If you don't want to be in a religion, don't be in a religion. And just because you're not in a religion no more, don't mean you don't got to tell them anything. That's up to you. You don't got to tell nobody anything. And that's real. You don't have to. Down the truth. And now, is there some things in life you probably should tell people that are close to you? You probably should. But we have free will, and you don't have to. It's the honest truth. So, boom, right? So, with your family, right? Look, dude. Everybody's not your family. Stop thinking just because y'all got the same blood or the same last name that y'all immediately family and y'all just so cool. And no, you don't hang out with these people. Notice how you hang out more with your friends than your actual family. You call your friends more of your sister and your brother than your own actual sister or brother or your own actual cousin or auntie or whatever, right? Or nephew or whatever, right? Family don't always mean blood related. Family don't always mean y'all got the same last name. Family don't always mean that y'all look alike. Family don't always mean that we got the same skin complexion. Family is family. Family is an energetic form. It's an energetic thing, right? If I'm cool with this Indian dude and we really cool and we family, then we family, right? We might not have the same last name. We might not have, you know, same background or history, but if we family, then we family. And if we not, then we not. Stop accepting and associating that everybody as your family is actually your family. A lot of these people, bro, they be a part of the matrix. They be a part of the simulation. They add in characters, bro. A lot of these people don't be your family. You go to a cookout, right? I don't even do no family reunion cookouts no more, bro. I've been stopped doing that. But let's say you go to a family reunion, right? You ever been at a family reunion? You had a family cookout, bro. You seeing all these like groups of individuals, right? And you seeing all these different people, and you like, bro, I don't even know these people. Like, tell me I'm lying. When I used to go to cookout, I don't go to no family cookouts anymore, bro. But when I used to, bro, tell me I'm lying. It would be a section. Okay, I'm real cool with these people over here. I'm gonna speak to everybody, but my group of people that I talk to and connect with is over here. So I'm gonna be with them mainly the whole time. Then you got these people over here. They only talk to these people. Then you got the people who kind of like, they be like in a flow state. They kind of like cool with just about everybody. And then you got the people that you meet. You're like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, how are we related? Because that's not your family, bro. Oh, that's your third cousin on your grandma's uncle. Like, bro, no, bro, we not family, we not kin. We never hanged out. I don't know you, bro. I'm not kin to you. You're not kin to me, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being, like, a lot of times we be letting family hold us back. Oh, I'm gonna stay in the religion because everybody else in the family's in religion. Bro, what? If you don't want to be in a religion, then don't be in a religion. This is, bro, stop letting your mother, your father, stop letting your family control you. This is your life. This is your life, bro. You got free will. Do as you please. And I mean that in positive ways, of course. I don't recommend you to go do something stupid or go do something negative. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ethan? What's up, Gary? Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all, bro. Right? You go to the... And the thing, let's talk about family reunions. First of all, family reunions, cookouts, get-togethers. It be mad fake, bro. Tell me I'm lying. It be mad fake, bro. You get there, you speak to everybody, but you really just there talking to really just your main people that you actually kind of cool with or somewhat can conversate with. You might as well just link up with them instead of just going to this big cookout, because in reality, you're not really talking to them. You're just talking to your main people that you talk to, bro. Family, a lot of people don't even do family reunions and cookouts no more, bro. For real. Like, once quarantine hit, bro, appreciate the like. Once quarantine hit, a lot of people stopped doing family cookouts, bro. That stuff really died down during quarantine. Even before quarantine, but after quarantine, once quarantine, that stuff really died down. Excuse me. Another thing, too, right, about family is, bro, your family can be one of your biggest tests, bro. What I mean by this is, bro, sometimes, bro, to get to where you trying to get to, bro, sometimes you got to say, oh, I'm doing me. Like, watch out. Like, watch out. We're not even cool no way, right? You need to start being more real with yourself, bro. If these people wasn't your family, would they still talk to you? You see what I'm saying? I sub. Appreciate the sub, Met. My bad if I'm saying your name incorrectly. Appreciate the sub. Shout out Met, y'all. Appreciate everybody up in here. What's up, Smith? What's up, Smith? So look, right? The thing is, right, with your family, right, sometimes your family can be one of your biggest tests, right? You trying to improve, you trying to make some things happen, but your family, they want to do this. They want to hang out. They want to do all of this, but it's not making you more income. A lot of times, family be a distraction, bro. Let's just keep it so for real. You know how much stuff you could have got done today, but instead you wanted to hang out with the fam. I'm not saying don't hang out with the fam, but bro, are these people really your family? If y'all wasn't family, would y'all still be talking to one another? Well, oh, Wally, that's a quite interesting way how you describe, bro. You might want to be real. If y'all exactly, nah, right, bro. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's just keep it real. If y'all wasn't family, y'all would not be talking to each other. A lot of y'all would not, bro. Let's just be real. If you went to school with your cousin or your uncle or something, or your nephew or whatever, right, and y'all wasn't related, would y'all still talk to their school if y'all wasn't related? A lot of y'all wouldn't, bro. No, you wouldn't. A lot of family be fake, bro. Right? You know why a lot of times people be getting backdoored? It be because of family a lot of time. For real. It be family, bro. It be family. Right? Dude get shot or something. Dang, how they know he's gonna be here? Because somebody on the inside snitched. Oh yeah, that's my little cousin. He be going here twice a week at this time. Cause you be rolling with him. You be going, like I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm not saying don't interact and be social with your family. Bro, know who your family actually is. If these people are not your family, if they never call and check in on you, y'all never actually hang out, it's just fake BS small talk, that's not your family, bro. Cut them off. Stop thinking just because y'all got the same last name or y'all look alike, y'all got similar genetics, etc., that y'all family. No, that don't make y'all family, bro. What make you family is when people check in on you, when y'all can have mutual, actual conversations. when these people actually are there for you, they actually care for you, right? You think, okay, look, I'm gonna give another example, right? Oh nah, bro, not my family. We cool. You cool with your family, right? Okay. So if you needed $100 right now, is that person that you cool with in your family, are they gonna give you $100? If they got it too, if they got the money, are they gonna give you $100? Yes or no? If you so cool with your family like you say you do, if you needed $100, which ain't much of money, let's say you need $100, and they got it, you know they got the bread, and they hit you with the, I ain't really, and both of y'all know that they got the money. They know they got the money. They got the bread. But that's your family. That's who you kin to, right? Y'all so cool. Y'all so cool. Y'all so cool with each other. Come on, bro. Everybody not your family. Who checked in on you, bro? Who checks in on you? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know how many times, bro? You know how many times, bro, people who have came up to me and tried to make small talk, like just trash conversation? Like, you ever you ever been speaking to somebody, right? Then they ask you all of these like questions like, hey man, how you been? You been good? Bro, you got my number. You never called, bro. You never text. Why are you trying to like pursue this image of like you care? Right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's happened to me so much. Like, I don't like, maybe it's my energy, but I've had so many times where people will come up to me and they'll put on this act, and I'm psychic, so I already know you lying a lot of times. And bro, they'll literally come up to me and like really be acting and playing this role like they really sincere and they really care about me. And I'm like, bro, you don't care about me, bro. And that's cool. You don't gotta care about me, but bro, don't come up to me and be on this fake low vibration. Because fake energy, the thing about fake energy, it's low vibrational. Why do you think a lot of people, it'd be hard for them to become more successful? Because you're around a bunch of fake individuals. How you gonna be at your top tier? How you gonna be at your best, highest form, and you around all these fake individuals? You around all these fake individuals. How you gonna be at your best form? You know what I'm saying? Right? If you want to see if your family love you, if they got your social media or your phone number, you could do this if you want to. If you're not ready for it, and you might not want to do this, bro, you could go a week. You can go a whole 7 days straight. Don't like none of their posts. Don't view their story. Don't send them no videos. Don't call. Don't text them. Don't FaceTime them. Don't link with them. And this can go for, this don't have to be for family. This can go for your girl. Well, I would recommend doing this for your girlfriend or boyfriend. But if you got a situationship or something like that, well, I actually kind of don't recommend doing it for that either. You might not want to do that either. But if you want to do it for your so-called family, you can if you would like. But I don't recommend doing that with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband. No, I don't recommend doing that. Even if you're in a situationship and you're not together, but like y'all like know you're about to, you know what I'm saying, maybe so, you still might not want to do that. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you on that. But yeah, bro, your family can be one of your biggest tests, bro, for real. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is, your family, it can be one of your biggest tests because a lot of times it'd be hard for a lot of people to move forward. Because for you to get better, you got to move forward. But a lot of times people don't want to move forward because they got to let go of certain things. And I get it, bro. You see what I'm saying? I get it, bro. You see what I'm saying? You need to be around people who think similar to you. I'm not sitting here saying you got to be around clones and versions of you. But no, you need to be around people who are on like the same vibe you on. Stop hanging out with your family just because, oh, bro, we family, so I'm going to hang out. I'm going to kick it with them. In reality, y'all don't mess with each other. No, y'all don't. If y'all went to the same school right now and y'all wasn't family, y'all would never speak to each other, bro. So why is you speaking to them now just because y'all got the same last name or y'all got the same blood type? Bro, cut it out, bro. If you're going to be around people who you actually click with. Why you think a lot of people you cool with was people in school? Because you clicked with these people, right? You didn't like doing homework. They didn't like doing homework. You click with these people, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not sitting here say like, forget about your family or whatever, or be disrespectful. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying talk down on them. No, we high vibrational energy. No, we're not talk. No, but we don't want to do that. But the thing is, it's important. It's imperative to be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, if you're going to be around people that's on a similar vibe to you, right? You around your family just because y'all so-called family. If y'all wasn't family, y'all would walk right past each other. Y'all would see each other in person, and y'all would walk right past each other, bro. For real. I'm being real with you. A lot of family be fake anyway. A lot of family don't actually come together unless somebody has transcended. They go to a funeral. It's somebody's birthday. Or it's one of these pagan holidays, bro. Am I lying? Like, come on, bro. Let's just keep it real, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is with family is, family, a lot of family, they be jealous. They be jealous, bro. I'm telling you. A lot of family, bro, they be jealous. You thinking these people your family, but in reality, they acting like they cool with you because they want to keep tabs on you. They want to know what you're doing. A lot of people, they be mad nosy. They don't actually be caring, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what it is, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, bro, a lot of y'all not ready for this, bro. A lot of y'all not ready for this. A lot of y'all think that that's really your family. That's not your family. For a lot, not all of y'all, but for some of y'all, that's not your family. No, it's not. Be real with you might want to be real with yourself. If these people are your family, if you guys are so connected, why do you guys really have nothing in common? Why are you so spiritually woke? Why are you so awakened and they're not? Genetically speaking, if y'all are related, shouldn't y'all have some type of similarity? So you the only one in the family that's conscious and aware and third eye is open. You the only one. You're the only one in the family that meditates. That makes no sense. How if y'all are related? Nobody else? I can see if of a few or a couple people, okay, cool, that's duality. But nobody else in the family is eating healthy. Everybody in the family eats meat. Everybody in the family is in the religion except you. That might not be your family. Right? That's like a tree, right? A tree can have multiple different leaves on it, but you think only one leaf on the tree is going to be a different color than all the other leaves on the trees? No, because they're related. They're connected. You can go look at a tree right now. You might see two different colors on the tree. You see the color blue as the leaves, and you see the color orange on the leaves. But you're not going to see just one leaf that's pink and then no other leaf on there is pink. Why? Because they're all connected. Right? So if y'all are connected and y'all are really family, why are you the only one that's so awakened? That's not your family. That's your matrix family, if you want to call it that. It's not your real family. Your real family is the people that you actually have a genuine connection with, a spiritual connection with, etc. Right? That's your family. That friend that you call your brother and y'all really down with each other, that girl that you really like and y'all really locked in, and y'all gonna like have kids in the future, etc. That's your family, bro. That's your family. These people are distractions. You know how much stuff you could have got done if you wouldn't have been hanging around them, bro? And they be trying to drain your energy anyways. These people is not your family, bro. These people is not your family. No, they're not. Y'all have nothing in common for real. Y'all just related. How does that make sense? And I gave a beautiful example. You never see a tree and the leaves are all just like, you never see a leaf on a tree and it just has its own color. Like no other tree on the leaf has that color. No. At least one other leaf on that tree is going to have the same color. Why? Because the leaves are all connected. They're all related. They're all family. Right? You see what I'm saying, bro? I'll give another example. It's like the whole family white, right? But then you're the color gold. How are you part of the family? You're gold, and everybody else is white. And nobody else in the family is gold. Only you. Listen, bro. Let's get more spiritual. Let's get more deep with it, bro. Just because... Appreciate the likes, by the way. Just because you are born into a family, right, doesn't always mean that is your actual family, right? What a lot of people don't realize is that these people, when you are born, okay, so look, right, your mother and father, right? Oh, we really finna get deeper. So your mother and father, right? You have your mother, you have your father, right? Divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. Let's get deep. A lot of people is not ready for this. Let's get deep. Excuse me. When your mother and your father are creating you, see what they don't tell you, what these scientists don't want to tell you is your mother and father don't actually create you. They do in a way, but they don't. They create more so of your physical appearance, like how you might look, how your head shape, how your jawline might be, right? Your hair texture, your hair type, right? Things like that, right? They create your avatar, your body. Your mother and your father, they create your body, your avatar. They don't create your soul. They don't create your spirit. They create your genetics in a way. They create your physical avatar form in a way, right? The universe creates your soul, right? That comes from a whole, totally, that comes from source. That goes way back, like way back to source, right? So I'm about to go even more deeper. If you have a soul, a lot of you, if not all of us, if you have a soul, you have a soul contract, right? I have a soul contract, right? So I was picked, and not just picked, I came down here to this planet, right? So I'm on a mission. I'm not just here just to be here and just go to work, live a normal life, then retire. No, I'm actually here for like a bigger purpose, right? So when you have a soul contract, right, and I might make a whole video decoding soul contract if I haven't already. I think I have though. The thing is with the soul contract, right? A soul contract is where you sign off on to accomplishing things, right? You're on a soul mission, right? Literally a soul mission. So since you have a soul mission, you're going to need to go to here. So since we need you to go to here to this planet, we need a way for you to access and get there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you reincarnate into this body. Okay, and we're going to have you reincarnate into this family. Even though this family isn't actually your actual family. We're your real family, right? But we're finna send you off to this fake family and you can blend in or whatever as their family, but they're not actually your family. They're helping you get to the planet. I know this can seem very like I know it may seem like I'm going all over the place. I know it may not seem like it's making much sense. This is one of those topics where you should probably go meditate on what I'm saying, right? Or go take a walk on what I'm saying, right? Or really just clear your head in positive ways on what I'm saying. This is one of those very, very deep videos, deep lives, right? You know what I'm saying? You can tell it got deep because people started leaving the live, which is cool. That's perfectly fine, but you can just, bro, you can tell. So, boom, right? So, a lot of y'all's people who have mothers and fathers in this realm, that's not really your mother and father. I mean, it kind of like maybe is your mother and father in a different lifetime, but your like original mother and father probably isn't the people that are your mother and father right now for a lot of individuals, maybe so, right? So boom, right? So with your mother and father, they help create your body. They can help create your like maybe somewhat genetics, your avatar, right? So with you, right? A lot of y'all's mother and fathers, those aren't really your real mothers and fathers. They help you come down here. They help birth your avatar. They help you come down here. They help create your body and help you come down here so you can fulfill your soul contract and fulfill what you're supposed to complete and fulfill, right? But your real family, they might be on a whole totally different planet, right? Another thing too, right, with your family, right? So the thing is with your family, right? A lot of family, especially in today's society, they're very jealous, right? They put on this image as if they really care about you, but in reality, they don't really care about you, right? A good way to know if somebody, rather if this is family or not, a good way to know if somebody cares about you is, do they ever support you? You got a clothing brand. Why are you asking them, hey, can you buy my clothing brand, or can you promote my clothing brand, or can you wear my clothing brand? Somebody who really supports you, you're not even gonna have to ask them. They're gonna be asking you like, yo, what day you want me to come over and we can do the photo shoot for the clothing brand, right? Another way to know if somebody really cares about you, they check in on you. Bro. You can, I know, like, I get the whole like unconditional love and whatever, like love from a distance, all this stuff. But if you truly like, bro, if you really love somebody, I feel like you might reach out, bro. Or like some type of contact, like texting, FaceTime, linking, getting food or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, etc. Right? Maybe so, right? I could be wrong on that. But the thing is with family, right? Family can be a test. You want to become a better person. You want to make more income, but your family is trying to hold you back. They want you to go to school. They want you to go to college. They want you to do what they want you to do, and you don't want to you don't want to upset them, because a lot of people are very arrogant, are very cocky, are very mean to a lot of individuals. But when it comes to their family, they show the other side of themselves. They want to be nice. They want to be kind now, right? They want to impress the family. They don't want to look bad. All these different things, right? But at the end of the day, right? Can you even be yourself around your... I mean, you obviously can, but do you feel comfortable being yourself around your family? Do you? Do you really? The thing is, bro, don't get so caught up in this family title. Don't get so caught up in, oh, we have the same last name. We have the same genetics. We have the same blood type. We look alike. Don't get so caught up in that. Because your family is the people that you genuinely have a deep connection with. Your family is the people that support you, right? Even sometimes when you don't want to support yourself. Your family are people who check in on you, right? I'm going to be real with you. People can like you, but if they're not contacting you, they don't like you as much as you might think they like you. And I don't say that to try to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's the honest truth. They don't like you that much as you may. They might like you a whole lot, don't get me wrong, but they don't like you a whole lot to at least contact you. I'm just being honest with you, and I'm being honest with myself. It's the honest truth, right? You think somebody who's a big fan of LeBron James, you think of LeBron James DM'd them, was like, hey man, you've been following me for a minute, you've been supporting me for a while. I talked to your mother and father, they said it's fine. Do you want to have lunch with me one day? You think that person is gonna say no? They're gonna say yes. Before they even text, they already know their answer. Right? Your family, bro. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm just trying to help y'all be more aware. I'm trying to tell y'all this real information, bro. Your family is the people that, like, you connect with. You feel comfortable. You feel really comfortable being yourself around. They check in on you. It doesn't have to be every day or whatever, but it's natural checking in. It's not no fake check-ins. It's real, actual check-ins, bro. Right? You can talk to this individual and not feel ashamed and, feel like you overly spilled too much of the tea or whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? Etc. So, I'm telling y'all, bro, like, I mean, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not your family, right? Sometimes these people that you think are your family aren't your family, right? Sometimes your mother and father, like, for a lot of y'all, that's not really your mom and dad. They helped you get down here to the planet. They help you with your mission. You pick your parents. That's what a lot of people don't. Oh, my gosh. I'm getting even more deeper. What a lot of y'all don't realize is you pick your parents. And a lot of people are not ready for that conversation. Because some people will be like, well, oh, I'll leave. I pick my parents. Well, my parents hit me, or my parents beat me, or my dad wasn't in my life, or my mom was on drugs, or this and that. I would have never picked them. I'm letting you know right now, bro. If you have a soul, you picked your parents. You picked your whole life. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you now. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you now. If you have a soul, you picked out your whole life. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Maybe not your whole life, but you picked out your parents. You picked out, like, a lot of different things, bro. You just don't remember. You just don't remember off the top of your head. I'm telling you, bro. You pick out your life. I'm telling you, you pick out your life. We pick out our life, and we create our life. So you think... A lot of people in today's society know about manifesting. Manifesting is a very big thing now, right? Even people who aren't very spiritual or into spirituality, they're at least into manifesting, which is still a form of spirituality, etc. Right? A lot of people know that you can create your own reality. So if you can create your own reality, you don't think that you can pick your own reality? Because picking your own reality is a form of what? It's a form of creating your own reality, right? So yes, you pick your life out. If you have a soul, you pick your life out. If you have a soul, you pick you pick certain experiences to experience, is what I'm saying in shorter terms. For real. You did. I'm telling you. It's no coincidence that you were born in Virginia. You picked to be born in Virginia. It gets deep. You didn't have to choose Virginia. You could have chose LA. You could have chose Miami, etc. You chose Virginia though, for whatever reason. A lot of us just don't really remember. A lot of us just don't really remember. A lot of us just don't really remember our like soul contracts, right? And the main reasons why a lot of us don't remember our soul contracts is because when you come down here to this planet, right? First of all, they hit you with big lights. As soon as you come out the womb portal, it's a bunch of lights that are actually not good for us, right? This is why a lot of people have a lot of bad eyesight. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, but one of the main reasons why a lot of people's eyesights are bad is because, bro, one, you're looking at these screens. We're not supposed to look at any of these screens. We're not supposed to be on this type of technology. Yes, we can be on technology, but we're not supposed to be on this type of technology. Why? Because this type of technology is very bad for our eyes. No matter how good your eyesight is, these are actually not good for your eyes. Being on a screen isn't good for your eyes. I'm gonna get even more deeper. Wearing glasses aren't good for your eyes. Yes, wearing glasses actually do the complete opposite. They don't really fix your eyes. They actually make your eyes a lot worse. This is why a lot of people who get glasses, they continuously keep wearing glasses. That makes no sense. If I'm wearing glasses, it's to help my eyes become better. So why are the eyes getting worse, right? Why do I have to keep buying glasses and keep re-getting glasses, right? Because it's a scam. It's the same thing at the doctor, right? The doctor will give you just enough so you can come back and get some more and buy some more. It's a scam, right? You really think these people don't have a cure for cancer in 2025? You really think that? I'm going to get even more deeper. They created cancer. Duh, they created the cancer. I might make a whole separate, oh my gosh, I might make a whole separate video decoding cancer. Somewhat decoding cancer. Who you think created cancer? Who do you think created diabetes? It's a chess move, bro. We're going to create something that's going to destroy you, or at least try to destroy you, and then we're going to play as if we're trying to save you now. One of the main, and I'm going to give y'all some manipulation sauce as well, some manipulation game as well. A lot of people do this, right? A lot of people do this. They'll start a problem, then fix the problem. This is what a lot of people do to get women. This is what a lot of people do to get men. This is what a lot of people do to get things their way. I'm going to start a problem, get them emotionally triggered, then I'm going to fix the problem. Boom, I got them emotionally hooked now, right? You know why a lot of women just stay with this toxic dude? Because this dude put her on a roller coaster emotionally, right? One minute he's being loud, then the next minute he's doing her favorite things for her, buying her her favorite things, taking her to her favorite places. He's switching frequencies. He's manipulating her so she can switch her frequencies. So now she's confused. Her chakras are all unbalanced. She doesn't like, vice versa. Women do it to men. Men do it to men. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm putting y'all on sauce. I'm putting y'all on real information, right? They created cancer. These people got billions of dollars. They created the money system. They don't need your money. When they be showing you these videos of these patients, and they be using the patients for the videos, trying to make you feel bad because these people got cancer. In reality, they have the cure. They're the ones who created it. They have the cure. They got these cancer patients on these commercials asking us for money. But in reality, these higher ups, these people who so-called rule this world, they have the cure. You don't think they got a cure for cancer? All right, bro. You don't think they got a cure for diabetes? What if I told you every person who has cancer, every person who has diabetes, every person who has some type of disease, what if I told you they could just shoot something in you and it'll make it go away forever? What if I told you that? What if I told you that? What if I told you that? What if I told you any disease on this planet, they could just shoot you with something one time and you never have the disease ever again? And you can never get the disease ever again either. What if I told you that? You think diseases is something that they created the diseases. Where do you think diseases come from? A lot of these Neanderthals, right? A lot of they created diseases. They got a cure for cancer. Dr. Sebi came up with a cure for cancer. Right? You don't think they got a cure for diabetes? All this technology, all of this money, they don't got a cure for cancer, diabetes. But you can make robots that can move and talk and look like a human, but you don't think they have a cure for cancer? Come on, bro. They create the money system. Why are you getting these patients on these commercials with the sad music, having them, or whatever, can you guys donate? We need the money. They have the money for y'all. They just not, they're using y'all. They're using y'all. It's the honest truth. They are using y'all. Don't do drugs, y'all. Don't do drugs. But you go to the doctor and they're giving you drugs. Why do you think if you take too much of the drugs, you could collapse? You could have a seizure. Your nervous system could react in a negative way. You might start to overly sweat in your sleep, etc. It gets deep. It gets deep. It gets deep. Don't do drugs, y'all. Don't do drugs. Don't sell drugs, y'all. When you go to the grocery store, didn't somebody just sell you a drug? If you go read the back of the label, aren't there drugs in this food? So didn't they just sell you drugs? You see what I'm saying? You feel me? Didn't they just sell you drugs? Didn't they just sell you drugs? Didn't they just sell you drugs? But we only want to talk about drug dealers. But they just sold you, Target just sold you drugs. Walmart just sold you drugs, etc. I don't got nothing against these companies, but I'm being real with you. I'm using them as an example. They got a cure for diabetes. They got a cure for AIDS. They got a cure for cancer. They got a cure for it. Yes, they do. They can give you something right now where it can take that away. Yes, they can. You can go, they got robots. They got robots. They got different forms of them. They got robots that look like an actual human being. Skin feels like an actual human being. But you don't think they can, you don't think they can come up with a serum? Just a serum. Not even the full thing, just a serum, and treat one patient right now that has cancer and make it go away. You don't think they can do that? Come on, bro. A lot of y'all, do y'all really know what reality y'all living in? A lot of people are praising the devil and don't even realize it. Man, I love these Jordans 8. You giving praise to it. But who owns Jordan? The devil. Who owns Nike? The devil. Who owns Subway? The devil. Who owns the tissue, the toilet paper that you use to clean yourself? The devil. See what I'm saying? Bro, it gets deep. It gets deep. You worship these rappers, but who do these rappers worship? A lot of them worship the devil. Because the devil owns a lot of stuff on this world, is what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? They got a cure for all types of different diseases. You've been feeling fine all week. Then you go take the flu shot. Now you got the flu. Yeah, because they just injected the flu in you. Checkmate. They just injected the flu in you. Checkmate. 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 Bro, that's checkmate. In other words, they're using you as a science experiment. I'm telling you, bro. It gets deep, bro. It gets way deeper than this. So y'all can come out with robots and Tesla's doing this and Mark Zuckerberg, reptilian guy, he's doing this and that. But you guys can't come up. But these other people, these scientists are doing all these different things, but they can't. NASA. So you guys mean to tell me, let's get this straight. I'm going to say this, bro, then I might just hop off the live, bro, after this one, bro. I really might just hop off the live after this one, bro, maybe. So you mean to tell me NASA, you guys went to the moon, right? You guys found a way to go to the moon. Not just that, you got NASA, you guys found a way to put satellites in the sky, in space. Whoa, you guys are on a whole totally different level. But scientists can't find a way to cure cancer, to cure AIDS, the Black Plague, Ebola, mosquito bites, infections. Come on, bro, etc. Allergic reactions. So there's no cure for certain allergic reactions? Really? In 2025? If you don't know, the moon landing was fake. These people did not go to the moon. There's no satellites up there. And if it is, it's not from the people on this planet. It's not. It's not, bro. First of all, we're in a dome. We're in a dome. I'm looking at the sky. I got my windows. I got some of these windows open. I'm looking at the sky right now, right? You see how it's blue? It's blue, right? What is that? What is that? What am I looking at right now? The sky is blue. What am I looking at? It's just blue. Nothing's moving in the sky. It's just blue. What am I looking at? Some people would say, oh, it's a reflection of the water. What are we looking at? You ever notice how sometimes at night you see a bunch of stars? And then some nights you don't see any stars. Why is that? Because they controlling this, bro. One day it's real cloudy. Dang, why it's so cloudy? Next day it's real sunny. They're controlling it. They control the weather. Bro, they could make a blizzard in Hawaii right now if they wanted to. For real. They could make Pittsburgh 90 degrees. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but you see what I'm saying? They control some of the weather, not all of it. They somewhat have some type of control of weather. You think this grass in your yard is grass? It's not the real grass, bro. Even I'm looking at my grass right now. This isn't even real grass. This is artificial grass. It's not even real grass for real. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. It's not. You can go outside your house right now and look at your grass. It's not real grass, bro. It's not. No, it's not. Look at the trees around you. These aren't real natural trees. No, they're not. First of all, our trees are way... Bro, these trees compared to our ancient trees, these are like little babies, little infants, little kids, bro. If even little kids, little infants. Little infants. Haven't even came out the mother's womb yet. For real. Mushrooms used to be way bigger than this, bro. Bro, mushrooms used to be way bigger. Rocks used to be way bigger. Rocks can also be a form of crystals. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Oh, I got to give me some crystals. I need the protection. You are the protection. The crystal is the tool. You don't need the crystal. You got crystals inside your brain. You are a crystal. I'm not saying you can't go get crystals. Nah, I'm not saying that, but you don't need it. It's a tool. A lot of y'all think genies aren't real. Okay, y'all don't think genies are real. And I still haven't made a full video talking about this yet, if I do decide to do it. What do you think ChatGPT is? ChatGPT is a genie, literally. It's a form of a genie, is it not? Bro. Is ChatGPT not a form of a genie? You tell ChatGPT about your problem and it'll give you a solution every single time. It'll give you a solution. How's that possible? How are you able to give me a solution for anything I can tell you about? Kind of seems like a genie, doesn't it? Right? In the movie Aladdin, the genie could ask for anything. And the genie would give him some type of response, some type of gift back in return. How? How is that possible? Y'all don't know what y'all... Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are we using? I'm not saying don't use ChatGPT. What are you using, though? What's going on? What are we doing here? Genies are real, and there's multiple different types and colors of genies. Right? A lot of y'all got beings in y'all's houses and apartments right now, and you're just not aware of it. It's 2:30 a.m. at night. It's just you at the crib, bro. You hear the door go off or something, or like the kitchen door slam or something, and it's just you at the crib, bro. Who do you think did that? Who do you think did that, bro? Nah, bro, ghosts aren't real. You don't think ghosts are real? Ghosts is somebody who has a soul, but they're not an avatar, and that could have been because of karmic things in the past. In other words, they could have done something that they shouldn't have done, and because of that, they're receiving karma. So because of that, they're not able to be in an avatar. I mean, they're not able to be in a body / avatar right now at the moment. That could be maybe the case. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, bro, a lot like what you think ChatGPT is, bro? You don't think ChatGPT is a artificial genie? You can ask ChatGPT about any problem or something that you're experiencing or going through, and it'll give you a solution every single time. How is that possible? Is that not a genie? Is that not some type of form of a genie? You see what I'm saying, bro? What is that? What are we using? Right? How can the car drive by itself? Is that not a form of magic? How is the car driving by itself? How does the car know that I want it to make a right turn without having to say anything? All I got to do is just program it to where I want it to go, and it's going to take me there. How does it do that? How does it do that? A lot of people think telepathy isn't real. Oh my gosh, telepathy is so real, and telepathy. They've made telepathy seem so normal now. They've made telepathy seem so normal. You ever seen two dogs? They sense danger and they both go attack the danger. How do they both know that, hey, we need to go attack this? Telepathy. Oh, don't even get me started on cats. Cats. I might make a whole separate YouTube video or live talking about cats, bro. I might just do that. Cats. You talking about some aura. You talking about aura farming. Cats. Bro, cats have one of the most... Bro. Cats have a very, very strong aura, especially depending on what type of cat it is. Just look at a cat's eyes, bro. And what a lot of people don't realize is cats, they're hybrids. They're a part of the snake family. A lot of cats are part of the snake family. This is why their eyes could change colors or whatever. If you look at a cat's eyes and you look at a snake eyes, why do you think it's so similar? Because a cat is a part of the snake family somewhat. For real. They're hybrids. Just about bro, so much stuff on this planet is a hybrid now. Why? Because we've been mixing with other genes. Seriously. Dang, why is this mixed kid so like hyper stimulated? Cause it got so much energy in it. You got this Caucasian energy in you, animal DNA, hybrid energy. And then you got this goddess energy from higher source. You trying to control all of this energy all at once. Even though you're already controlling it, but you're trying to have more control of it, trying to have better control of it, in other words. Then you trying to figure out, why, dang, why a lot of mixed people, why they be like so hyper and just like, you see what I'm saying? Because they got multiple genetics in them. They got multiple energies in them, literally. That'd be one of the main reasons a lot of times. What's up, Shell? For real. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to mixed people or nothing like that, bro. I got people in my so-called family that's white. My mother and father are black. I'm a hybrid. Bro, almost, even if you like really, really like dark, right? You still might be a hybrid because these people have mixed with us for generations after generations after generations. Right? Where do you think a lot of these light-skinned people came from? Even though you're not light-skinned, you're not dark, you are a god, you are a goddess. You're not caramel, you're not brown-skinned, you are a goddess, you are a god. You're not white, you're a Caucasian, aka you are a human being. Indian people. You're not brown. You're Indian. You're a human being. You're not brown. You're a human being. And I say that with respect. It's the honest truth. Right? You're trying to figure out why all these mixed people, why they so, bro, they got animal DNA in them, God DNA in them, or whatever you want to call it, because you don't really have to call it DNA. DNA is more so for human based or whatever. If you are a goddess, you have something totally different. You might still have some type of DNA in you, maybe if you are a hybrid, right? And to sum up, basically what a hybrid is, it's when more than one genetics are combined together and create something. So for an example, right, if a cat and a rabbit have a kid, that's a hybrid. That baby is gonna naturally be a hybrid or whatever, right? You see what I'm saying? Just to kind of sum it up or whatever, right? Now look, if you look at a kangaroo, right? Well, I've already spoke on this before, but a kangaroo, doesn't it kind of have a physique of a god, like a human being or whatever, right? But it had the face of a kangaroo, a camel, ears kind of maybe like a cat or something or whatever, right? They look like multiple. Kangaroos look like multiple different animals, right? You see what I'm saying? But yeah though, bro, it gets deep. It gets deep, y'all. Bro, it's so much information. It's so much information. It's so much information. A lot of y'all don't even realize that your hair, your ether, it speaks. It talks. Your body talk. Your body is an actual being. Your avatar is an actual being. Dang, why my stomach hurting? That's your body telling you, yo, Ali, can you stop eating food for a little minute? We're stuffed, Ali. You gave us too much food. We're trying to digest this food while working on your cells, while repairing things, cleansing things out, and then you just put more food in us, etc. Can you chill? A lot of y'all don't realize that your body talks to you. Your body is its own individual. You are the main host. Yes, you're the one in control of the body, but your body is its own being as well. That's what a lot of y'all don't realize. Your ether, your hair, it talks to you. Dang, bro, it's no matter what I do, my hair just keep trying to lock up because your hair is telling you. Your hair is talking to you. Your hair is like, yo, we need to lock up. We should lock up. No matter what I do, my hair just keeps being straight. It just keeps it. Your hair, your ether can talk to you, bro. Yes, it can. Oh my gosh. Oh, bro. If you get to a certain level, right? You know how I'm talking using my mouth? I'm talking through my mouth. You can get so tapped in where you can talk through your hair, where you're not even talking with your mouth anymore. You're talking through your ether, literally. A lot of y'all not even, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Bro. Yo, bro. Telling you, bro. Would they be showing you in a lot of these movies and come on, bro. Y'all think Thanos was really the bad dude, bro? He wanted balance, and he understood that with having that balance, things are going to have to get sacrificed. Things are going to have to get erased. Thanos wasn't the bad guy. It was actually the other way around. It was the Avengers. The Avengers were the bad guys. Because the Avengers, they didn't want to bring balance because, oh, people are going to transcend this and that, etc. And what color was Thanos? Thanos was purple. Thanos is one of the gods. In other words, he's so-called black. Because us black people, we used to be green, red, blue, etc. Why do you think you like these vibrant colors so much, black people? Because we used to be these colors, etc. Why do you think a lot of women, they want to have the rainbow colored nails? They want the different, well, I'm feeling blue today. I'm feeling da-da-da. We used to rock these. We used to have these colors on us, literally. Our skin color used to be green, blue, etc. Why do you think a lot of women want these colors on their nails? Come on, bro. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Come on, bro. But look, bro, I'm about to hop off live, bro. But before I hop off live, we talked about many different topics. If you was here in the beginning, we was talking about family. I decoded some stuff about family, da-da-da. Then we got on some other stuff. We was talking about, cancer, all type of other stuff. Then we started to talk about other stuff, powers, etc. But look, right, before I end off this live, right, If you have any questions, you can ask them now. If not, it's all good, right? I'm not telling you to not speak to your family or whatever, right? What I am saying is it's imperative to be real with yourself, and it's imperative to protect your energy. If your family isn't supporting you, if your family isn't there for you, if they don't check in on you, if they're not real with you, if they're not in positive energy, you shouldn't be around them, especially if you're trying to become a better person, etc. You shouldn't be around them then, bro. And that's just the honest truth. I'm not saying this is the easiest thing to do. I'm not saying it's easier said than done, but it's the honest truth. And also, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. Now, in some cases, should you explain yourself? Probably it would make the most sense, maybe so, but you don't have to, though. I'm being honest with you. But in some cases, we probably maybe should, though. You know what I'm saying? Anything that I tell you, anybody that anybody tells you, bro, you should never 100% believe what anybody tells you 100%, even if it's coming from myself, it's coming from anybody. One, because nobody's perfect. Two, I'm not always right. You're not always right. None of us are always right. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we're wrong, and sometimes we're right, etc., man. But look, man, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming in here, tapping in with the live. Appreciate everybody viewing the live. Appreciate the comments, even the negative ones, right? I appreciate everybody joining. What's the topic? We actually about to end the live, but the topic is basically about family, and basically about how, like, family can test you, family can be jealous, family might not actually be your family, etc. But if you want to watch this live, no worries. This live will be getting uploaded to my YouTube channel either sometime today or tomorrow, so you can watch it fully if you would like. But I do appreciate everybody joining the live. I love y'all, man. So much more love, always deeply. Peace to all.